Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is the City Farmer, and this is episode 2 of No Man's Land. In between episodes, I got a lot of work done, placed in a lot of different sell points across the map, which I will run through. This is the sawmill sell point. This is the cowshed sell point. This is the granary sell point. This is the stables sell point. This is the hayloft sell point. This is the market sell point. This is the old windmill sell point. This is the dockyard sell point. This is the barn sell point. This is the wholesaler's sell point. And last but not least, this is the dairy sell point. And of course we have vehicle shop grains. And to give you guys an idea of where these are on the map, here they are labeled. I also did a little bit of work back at the farm, selling some of the old sheds and just kind of stuff that we didn't really need around, just to kind of get it out of the way. Did some tree clearing and also did some preparations for what I want to get done today, which is chickens. I want to get chickens going so that we have a little bit of somewhat passive income coming in on the side. Here's what's been going on at the farm while I was not recording. I placed in a fuel station so we can refuel our vehicles. I also seeded and harvested this field about 3 or 4 times off camera just to make some extra cash that I've already spent on a new harvester, a new tractor. I now own that tractor. So we have 2 tractors. I have a new direct drill seeder, and this harvester is actually leased, but it was a very expensive initial leasing cost, so there wasn't really a reason for me to buy it outright just yet. But with that said, the leasing cost after the initial leasing cost isn't too bad, so we actually make plenty profit just from using that. We've got a 13.7 meter header on there, and the capacity on this thing is something like 8 or 9,000, I want to say, so pretty good capacity. And of course it goes 6 miles an hour, the standard speed for harvesters when harvesting. Because I used some farmhouses as decoration for the sell points, they have a daily upkeep cost that's actually quite expensive for some of them. So what these do is they just give me daily income that will cover that. I placed all the sell points at no expense to me, but with that said, I definitely did not add any money either. That kind of destroys the entire point. I want to get going on chickens, so I think the first order of business is to buy another plot of land and get a few smaller fields going on there with wheat and different foods that we can grow for our chickens. So I went ahead and purchased lot 27, which should limit the amount of landscaping and clearing that I need to do, but I'm going to turn this all into one big field and then landscape it and turn it into multiple smaller fields. Alright, so we're back. I went ahead and plowed some extra fields. As you can see, I disconnected these 2 fields And I'm not sure if I want to keep that guy there, but we will see. And then as far as the upper portion goes, I extended the main field. So now it's twice the size. Yeah, twice the size. So we should get pretty hefty yield from that. And then 2 smaller ones down there. I might end up splitting them across as well. But we'll see what we need, how many different variations of crops we need to take care of these chickens. I'm pretty sure they just do wheat, oat, barley, that kind of thing. So we can grow whatever, but I think it's good to have a few separate fields so that we can grow multiple different crops. Anyway, I think now I'm going to reseed this with soy, and then I'm going to sow that with wheat. I'm going to harvest that soy, sell it off so that we have money for a chicken coop. That the location is TBD, and I will be back with you guys once that's done. I also forgot to mention that I had to take out a loan so that I could lease this here, and this is a disc harrow, I believe, that can create fields. So it also takes care of the plowing state, but it leaves a cultivator texture similar to a subsoiler. And this tractor is a beast. It can do pretty much everything under the sun. I think it's got something like 700 horsepower. To buy it outright, it's like 750 grand. I'm gonna hold on to this for a while because that made the process so much faster. Alright guys, so it's a long time later. I harvested those fields a couple times. I ended up going with wheat because it's pretty multi-purpose. I leased a pellet maker thing that you can just drive over straw and it'll turn it into pellets. Has a working speed of 6 miles an hour. So it took a while, but pellets do sell for a lot. If we check here, they're down here. Right here, they sell for $2 grand at the barn. So pretty good price there, especially just for only having to use straw, which goes for 158 per 1,000 liters, and it is a direct conversion, liter for liter. So you make a whole lot more money off of the straw pelletizing it. So that's what we did. We leased that. And if you can see my bank account there, that is completely out of debt. I also didn't sell all of the wheat. We still have 78,000 liters in here so that we can feed our chickens. But yeah, I bought a few new pieces of equipment like this tipper here. I also bought a milling machine. And I think that's it. Oh, I leased a better harvester, this guy. So that's pretty good. He moves at 11 miles an hour when harvesting. 12 meter header, so it's a little shorter, but it like I said, it's got a little bit faster working speed. Didn't actually realize this guy had some wheat in the tank, but regardless, super good harvester. Made everything super easy and quite satisfying. So with that said, I think I'm going to set up our area right here for chickens, and I'll catch you guys when that's done. Alright guys, so I went ahead and landscaped a nice area so we could put our coops down, and eventually I'd like to have all of our animals in this area here, but for now we just have these 3 coops. 2 of them are filled up with 400 chickens, so we have 800 chickens total. The one on the far right is vacant, but I think for now I'm just going to stock them up with some food and water And then that'll be the end of the episode, so enjoy the time lapse, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.